John Calvin, on Psalm 16 verses 8 and 9. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my glory rejoiceth. My flesh also shall rest in hope. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I will not be shaken. To set God before us is nothing else than to keep all our senses bound and captive, that they may not run out and go astray after any other object. We must look to him with other eyes than those of the flesh, for we shall seldom be able to perceive him unless we elevate our minds above the world, and faith prevents us from turning our back upon him. David kept his mind so intently fixed upon the providence of God as to be fully persuaded that whenever any difficulty or distress should befall him, God would always be at hand to assist him. We ought so to depend upon God as to continue to be fully persuaded of his being near to us, even when he seems to be removed to the greatest distance from us. When we shall have thus turned our eyes towards him, the masks and the vain illusions of this world will no longer deceive us. Therefore my heart is glad and my tongue rejoices. My body will also rest secure. Here the psalmist commends the inestimable fruit of faith, of which Scripture everywhere makes mention, in that, by placing us under the protection of God, it makes us not only to live in the enjoyment of mental tranquility, but, what is more, to live joyful and cheerful. The principal and essential part of a happy life, as we know, is to possess tranquility of conscience and of mind, as on the contrary, there is no greater infelicity than to be tossed amidst a multiplicity of cares and fears. Calmly to rejoice is the lot of no man, but of him who has learned to place his confidence in God alone, and to commit his life and safety to his protection. When, therefore, encompassed by innumerable troubles on all sides, let us be persuaded that the only remedy is to direct our eyes toward God, and if we do this, faith will not only tranquilize our minds, but also replenish them with fullness of joy. True believers not only have the spiritual joy in the secret affection of their heart, but also manifest it by the tongue, inasmuch as they glory in God as he who protects them and secures their salvation.